Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday night prime time is underway. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
This is Walker on 2nd. On the move, past the 40. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
70. Let's go.
First down throw here from Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Okay, ready?
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason Myers.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Starts the return at the 34. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and second and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. 77. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get it.
Walker now from the gun. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Trying for it, it's Walker. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Milrow with it on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Smith and Jigba over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready?
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
First and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
Milrow now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Break.
So now, here's third and goal.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Rig alert. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Milrow from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Hold the ready.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
19, go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19 Lions, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, Milrow. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, ready. Hawk, 7, 19. Let's go. 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Come on.
Now an inside give to Walker. Makes the tackle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Rocco 80.
To throw, here's Milrow. It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. They'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there. When there's not, well, this kid can run.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Texans 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Number 3. 10 yards on the pickup.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the gun, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw by Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
On the quick, right?
Hey, King. Okay.
To the air, Stroud. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Ready?
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And he puts some air under this one. Right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18. That's it. Like Tony.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
All right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
19 Chargers. Ready.
It's a design run for Milroe. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
The half's going to begin with a mix and run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, Marks gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Now it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Running left is Mixon. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he starts to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. Shoves one away. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He brings it in. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Schultz with the catch. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it will be a first down, Texans.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
3rd down, run by Marks. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Taken down right.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 20-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Warrior 70. Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's Smith and Chigba on the quick slant. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Big Lion. Down. Panther and left. 76. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the ground with Walker. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
A 2-yard gain.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. Tackle made right around the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud now. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bear connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game.
Texans 17.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, break.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, check that. Ready, go.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks nearing their 6th win this season.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Texans 17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Running back motions right. First down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Stroud to throw again on second. Low fine in his back. Nixon. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Stroud again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here. Into the hands of Schultz. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Walker on first down. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70.
Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.